Listen carefully because this story is not for lazy minds. This is for the person who is tired, tired of trying, tired of failing, tired of being almost successful, and still showing up. This is a 2026 story, and in 2026, the world doesn't reward the smartest. The world rewards the most consistent. Now let me take you to a morning, a cold, silent morning, a city still sleeping, and one person sitting alone staring at a laptop screen, hands shaking, not from fear, but from hunger. Not just hunger for food, hunger for a different life. His name was Ayan, not famous, not rich, not powerful, just a normal guy with a dream that looked impossible. He lived in a small rented room, no luxury, no fancy setup, one chair, one table, one phone with a cracked screen, and one burning question in his mind. Why is my life not changing even after trying so hard? He had watched everyone around him win. Some got jobs, some got connections, some got lucky. And he kept losing. And one night, he finally broke. He looked into the mirror and said, maybe I'm not meant for greatness. And when a person says that to himself, that is the most dangerous moment of life, because that sentence becomes a prison. Now listen, the next day something happened. Ian got an email. Not a job offer, not a scholarship, not a miracle, just one line. Congratulations, you have been selected for the 2026 Leadership Summit. He didn't even remember applying, but somehow he got selected. And this summit was not normal. This was a closed-door event, only 30 people, and the speakers were not motivational YouTubers. The speakers were presidents, CEOs, billionaires, military leaders, people who control economies. And Ion, he felt like an intruder. He reached the venue. Huge building, security everywhere, people in suits, people speaking like they own the future. Ion sat in the last row, quiet, invisible. Then the main speaker arrived. A man walked in, calm, powerful, like the air itself was respecting him. Everyone stood up, because this man was a former president. And he didn't start with good morning. He didn't start with I'm honored. He looked at the audience and said one sentence, your life will change the day you stop negotiating with your potential. Boom. Silence. And then he continued. He said, in 2026, the world is noisy. Everyone is talking. Everyone is posting. Everyone is pretending. But very few people are doing the real work. He walked slowly and said, your phone has more power than the computers that sent humans to the moon. But most of you use it to scroll, to compare, to escape. And Ion felt like someone slapped his soul awake. Then the president said something that nobody expected. He said, let me tell you about a boy who was rejected 27 times. He had no money, no support, no network, no guarantee. The president paused and said, that boy became a billionaire. Now everyone leaned forward because people love success stories. But then the president said, do you know what made him different? Not talent, not IQ, not luck. He smiled. He made one decision and he never broke it. One decision. That's it. Then he looked directly at the audience and said, most people don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they keep changing their identity. One day they are a hustler. Next day they are a victim. Next day they are a dreamer. Next day they are tired. And he said, winners don't need motivation every day. They need a system. They need discipline. They need standards. Now listen to me carefully. Then he told the story of the billionaire. The billionaire was invited to a private meeting, a meeting with investors. And the investors asked him, how did you build this empire from nothing? And the billionaire answered with only 3 words, I didn't stop. That's it. No magic, no secret, just, I didn't stop. The president then said, people ask, what is the best time to work? I'll tell you. He raised one finger. When you don't feel like it. Because when you work only when you feel good, you're not building a future. You're just entertaining yourself. Then the president looked at everyone and said, let me show you the difference between average people and legends. He wrote 2 lines on the board. Line 1, average people seek comfort. Line 2, legends seek progress. He said, comfort feels good today and destroys you tomorrow. Progress hurts today and saves you forever. Now Ion was shaking, not from fear, but from realization. He understood something. He didn't need more information. He didn't need more motivation. He needed a new identity. So after the speech ended, everyone went to meet the president. Ion waited. He didn't want to waste his chance. Finally, he reached the president softly. Sir, I have dreams, but I fail again and again. What should I do? The president looked at him like he had been waiting for this question, and he said, I will tell you something that will hurt you, but it will free you. Ayan swallowed. The president said, your biggest problem is not your situation. Your biggest problem is your self-respect. He said, you don't protect your time. You don't protect your energy. You don't protect your focus. You let people waste you. You let distractions steal you. You let comfort control you. Then he leaned closer and said, in 2026, attention is currency, and you are spending it like a poor man. That line hit like a bullet. The president continued, from today, make one rule that you will never break. Ayan asked, what rule? The president said, every day improve 1%, just 1%. Not 100%, not perfect, not legendary, just 1%, one extra page, one extra video, one extra workout, one extra hour of focus, one extra skill. And then the president said the most dangerous truth. If you improve 1% daily, you will be unrecognizable in 1 year. But he didn't stop there. He said, and if you waste 1% daily, you will destroy yourself silently. Now listen, Ayan went back home, same room, same chair, same cracked phone. But he was not the same person anymore, because he wrote one sentence on his wall. I don't need motivation. I need standards. And that day, he did something different. He didn't wait for the perfect mood. He didn't wait for Monday. He didn't wait for support. He started. He studied when he was tired. He worked when he was bored. He practiced when he felt useless. He did it anyway. And slowly, something magical happened. His brain started changing. Because your brain doesn't change with inspiration. Your brain changes with repetition. And after 30 days, he felt stronger. After 90, he felt unstoppable. After 6 months, people started asking, bro, what happened to you? After 1 year, he was not chasing opportunities. Opportunities were chasing him, because he became the type of person who finishes what he starts. And now, here is the twist. One day, Ayan got another invitation, a 2026 summit again. But this time, he was not in the last row. He was on the stage, and he looked at the crowd, and he said the same sentence that changed his life. Your life will change the day you stop negotiating with your potential. He smiled, and he added his own line. You don't need a new life. You need a new daily routine. Now listen to me. You, yes, you. If you are watching this right now, and you feel stuck, and you feel behind, and you feel like your life is not moving, I want you to understand something. You are not late. You are not weak. You are not finished. You are just one decision away. One decision. The decision to stop quitting. The decision to stop wasting time. The decision to stop begging for motivation. The decision to become consistent, because talent is common. Dreams are common. Talking is common. But discipline? Discipline is rare, and the world pays rare people. So from today, do not promise yourself, I will change my life. Promise yourself this, I will win today, not tomorrow. Today, 1 hour, one task, one step. And when you repeat that again and again and again, your future will have no choice but to respect you. Because in 2026, the new superpower is simple: focus, discipline, consistency. So stand up, fix your posture, look straight, and say this with me. I am not here to be average. I am not here to be forgotten. I am here to build a life that even my past self will be proud of. Now go and make your 1% decision, because the next version of you is waiting.